Okay, since I last recorded, I've done a few bits. I've done a bit more of the framing. I had to do this really quickly because I wanted to get this done, so if it starts to pour down with rain, I can work on the inside rather than be outside in the rain. Now, I'm going to be careful not to step on chicken. She likes to stand under my feet. Okay, I've connected everything. But I've left these unconnected at the moment so that I can measure out what size I want the windows and have them at whatever height I need. Anyway, this here is going to be their little front door and then their windows either side, and I'm thinking about having a round window here. I'll show you what I mean if I do it. Now this part here is going to be their actual nesting boxes and the place where they get locked in at night, and there'll be no access in or out at night. This here will then be their area for just, you know, if it's pouring with rain, they've still got somewhere that's dry, and it will have toys hanging, a rope swing, various bits and pieces, an Xbox, you know, the kind of thing chickens need, or an eggs box I should say. And then this area, which I'm standing in at the moment, is going to be covered, but only by netting, and it means if there is another avian flu thing, all it is just a very easy cover with a tarp. Okay, what I'm going to do today is I'm working on the inner doors that will be the ones that shut them in at night. They're going to be two, and they're going to open out, one on each side, and they're going to open out outwards and inwards possibly, to make cleaning easier and so on. And then I want to make a door for here. This door won't be shut except, you know, very windy days and so on. I'll shut it so that they're safe in there at night, but this will be the one that gets shut and they'll be safe within here. Now I'm hoping to make the two windows and the door line up to where the nesting boxes are going to be, so we can actually open the door and the windows to get the eggs out. Just a little bit of fun. Okay, this is the start of the internal door. This is between the actual nesting boxes and the waterproof, like, chicken coop area. And all I've done is I've measured the height and width, and I've just drilled into each of the side. A very, very simple setup. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay board on the top, and I might do it on the other side too, because that way I can actually fill this with insulation. It all depends on whether I'm insulating the chicken house or not. So the next thing is to lay the boards. Okay, there we go, that's the door done. It's all like waterproof the way the cladding is, but, well, the feather edge board, it doesn't need to be. It's not going to be actually, you know, there's no rain inside it. But I just wanted to make it look a little bit neater. I was going to use pallet wood, but as I've got this feather board, I thought I'd use it. Okay, now as you can see, this now obviously gets smaller the further in we go. So what I need to do is I need to measure our piece of wood and cut some of it off. So, let me turn you towards it. So I'm just going to do a very rough line here, line about here. I'm going to join these dots up, and well, lines up. I'm going to join these up, and then I can just saw that piece.
Like a gummy bear, pop. Oh, I'm a gummy bear. Oh, I'm a gummy, like a gummy bear, pop. Oh, I'm a gummy bear. I don't think I'm singing that song. I'm going like a gummy.
Now what you need to do
Just hold
is,
that.
can you see there's 2 lines? Now these are only rough lines, but if we have a line joining them, it'll be easier for us to do the sawing. So could you do the line?
Put across.
Yeah. Okay. That's it, perfect. Look at that.
Yeah.
Now we've got to cut it.
Okay.
Okay, so what we need to do is put an angry face on this side. Eyes, angry face. Because now we know we need to cut that side off.
2 circles.
So there's lots of ways of doing this, but this is a very, very, very sharp saw, Lily. So what I can do is I literally can just place this on here like this.
Don't forget that I wanted to do something.
You can't do this sawing, okay?
It's really hard.
But you can do some sawing. So, you've
Don't
got a
cut
bit of
the
the line.
smiley face because I want to
Okay, move yourself out of the way now because of the wind blowing. Back over this side. Oh, sorry guys.
I don't care. Hey, come on.
So with this then, again, we just line it up, making sure it fits.
It will.
Yeah.
I hope.
No, it fits fine. Okay, if you can get me a nail, please, little legs. Okay.
I'm just going to make a little bit. Are these nails small?
They shouldn't be.
Okay.
Right, you'll notice I didn't use the spirit level on this, and basically it's because I'm just now filling in the gaps. As long as we've got the thicker edge at the bottom and it's covering all the gaps, then we're okay. And all of this is going to be painted, so like where there's a little gap here, because I'm trying to use rough, the leftover piece of wood, it's not a major issue at all, really. Okay, I need one. Right, this way you're going to start probably losing them or stabbing yourself by mistake.
I have.
Yeah, so put them all back except one, I would.
Actually, then Harry doesn't carry the whole thing.
Okay, now we need to go and measure possibly 1 or 2 more pieces. Right, next then we need some, a nail please.
What? 2 nails? Control loves you on it.
Okay, next one please, madam. Right, mind out the way then.
Bury me with my Scoopy. I'm going
so we
in to
need to
eat
do-
my breakfast in a minute.
We need to do 1 more. Okay,
Tell
go
me
on.
when that is as well.
Okay, I'll give you a shout when I'm ready then.
I didn't really run.
Okay, look. That's what we're going to use.
Can you turn it around?
I'm not sure. No, not really.
You already have.
No, I can't though. So we're just, me and you know that's our secret. There's a smiley face under there.
Okay, and
Okay.
underneath
Guys,
stuff.
Lily's drawn a sad face and a star, so we get to hide this on the build. Okay, so
And
Lily,
the chicken will see it as well.
yeah, give me a nail then, please, madam.
Okay, I was going to give you my thing then.
That was not helpful. Thank you, madam. Grace.
Guys, if you hear that, just check.
And
Another one?
oh, that's it now.
Do you hold yourself in the thing?
No, it looked like it, didn't it? No. Okay, there you go. It's not pretty, but it's all going to be painted. It's totally waterproof now. So now the next thing, I do apologise about all the mess around here, and that hot water bottle was for a poorly chicken. But anyway, now we're working on the front.